Hey, everybody, we're back with Wilfred Druckmann. He is in, well, Cologne or Dusseldorf, let's call it North Germany. How are you this evening, my friend?
I'm fine, thank you, Alan. Hi again, and how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Nice and warm in the desert. I see we're going to get a snowstorm in Minneapolis, so I think I'm going to stay here another few weeks. And it's show season, right? So I'm getting ready for Green Spa Network, and then I've got Spa Tech after that, and then IECSC in Las Vegas, so there is no rest for the good guys, you know?
That's good for you.
But I'm glad I have a good team. And speaking of team, let's talk about leadership today. How about it?
Wonderful. That's a big issue in the spa industry.
Well, and it is, we know this. People, if you're listening in, make sure you pick up the last video we just did on staffing and hiring, because we know it's not an issue just to the US market. It's all over the world at this point, and we really need to deal with it proactively. Wilfred, there are a lot of classes on leadership becoming, I'm going to use the word spa for the whole wellness industry, but for spa leaders, managers, owners, operators. I mean, it is really a problem getting people into those positions, and how do they operate?
It's not only a problem getting these into these positions. We face here, at least here in Germany and let's say European countries all around Germany, we are facing two big problems. One problem is that you actually don't have any staff. So out of these few people who are on the market, very, very few people are capable of doing any kind of leadership or being a spa manager. Apart from that, we have, again, at least we in Germany and the European countries, we have very few educational institutions who are teaching spa management, actually. I am one of the very few teachers in Germany. I'm the only spa management teacher. I'm frequently lecturing at a university, but we have only a couple of students who actually they are studying like a hotel business or fitness and health management, but they are not really interested in going into the spa management. So that's really a challenge on this side of the pond.
Wilfred, why do you think they do not want to be in management? Does it have the wrong connotation?
Probably yes. And one of the reasons I heard from a couple of students is that they said, well, we are coming from the therapeutic side of view. You know, we are therapists, so we want to heal people. We want to be we want to work with clients and not work with, you know, therapists, or not doing administrational work. And apart from that, they are, they're thinking about payment, and still wages in spa management in Europe are not really interesting.
Well, I think wages in the US have come down over the post-recession, have come down a lot over the last few years as well. So it may be that the pay structure is one of the issues, but you cannot have underlings if you do not have management, right? We talked about this, but motivating and training and doing all the right things that says you can build a career and stay in this industry.
You would think so, but funny enough, I had quite recently, in the last couple of days, I had 2 phone calls with clients, so big hotels, and we were chatting about spa management and hiring staff and so on. And you know what they told me? They are not looking for spa management anymore, for spa managers. They said, we want to hire a supervisor. So we don't need any manager. We need supervisors who are just trying to get things in order, somehow watch that nothing goes wrong, but not really actively managing the spa. So that seems to be a new kind of trend or development, which is really, from my point of view, it's really dangerous.
I would agree with you, because autopilot doesn't work for us. This is a people industry. There needs to be if you will, the chain of command. I don't think calling someone a supervisor cuts it at all. In fact, we need those few layers of management at the top if you're going to run a successful operation and grow it. But what I hear you saying is they kind of really just want it to run itself and not really have to pay attention to it.
Exactly. And that's, for me, that's one of the biggest problems, because without bashing hoteliers, you know, I don't want to really get on them, but we know that as a hotelier, you know many things and you are very well trained, but you don't have any idea about spa management. This is really something very, very special, and usually in the education of hoteliers, this is not an issue. So you cannot easily run a spa just because you are running also a restaurant or rooms division or whatsoever.
Right. Wilfred, do people see this as a career going into spa management?
That's one of the biggest issues, I believe. No, they don't. They don't really see it as a career, and they don't even know. You know what? When I was a spa manager, I was frequently asked, what did you do? And I said, I'm a spa manager. And the answer was, oh, that's wonderful. Spending the whole evening at the bar. And I said, no, not bar, spa manager. And people just didn't know what's all about. So, and I believe that's still in a couple of European countries, that's still pretty much unknown, and people don't know what to do in there or what the spa manager does. And therapists don't want to go there. People from other industries or other departments from the hotel don't want to go in there. So it's really an issue. And honestly, we don't have yet a proper solution for that.
Wilfred, I want to wrap up with one item here. I think that there is a number, like you said, you're training in Europe on it, and in the US market, there are a number of different classes and things that you can take. Do you think that getting that advanced education and the piece of paper, does it carry weight for people? Because there's not really, like in the United States, there isn't a state licensing that says, oh, you've reached spa manager. It's a whole different animal. It's kind of only internal in our own industry that we give people the training and call them a manager or a director.
Absolutely true. I mean, imagine how much money is turned over in this spa. A couple of billions and trillions of dollars are made in the spa business, and we are running it with therapists or running it by people who don't have any sort of professional training. However, we need to promote that. We need to speak about it. We need to spread the word that spa management is something really worthy and a beautiful job.
I like it. We're going to end on that point. We could talk probably all day on this subject. And I think we know for the future of our industry, we're going to need leaders coming up. So whether they're our age or they're half our age, we still need to keep the pool healthy along the way. So we'll keep talking about it.
Absolutely true.
Wilfred, it's a pleasure. I know I'm going to see you somewhere out on the road this year, and I will look forward to it. Thank you for giving us the time today.
Cheers, Alan. See you soon.
Bye, Wilfred.